Welcome to the Fantasy Tennis Channel, and we're talking about tennis dogma. And what is tennis dogma? Before I play this here, let's take a look at the definition. It's a principle or set of principles laid down by an authority as incontrovertibly true. That's what dogma is, and it's all over tennis. Set down by the authority as being absolutely true. So this is Christina. I believe it's Christina Buxa. She's ranked in the top 100. And let's take a look. And one of the first things we're going to see is hitting over the low part of the net. That's tennis dogma. Let's back it up here. She's hitting over the low part of the net, and she still hits the net. Tennis dogma. Tennis dogma that you should hit over the low part of the net, not the high part of the net. Doesn't mean a thing. I'd erase it from your memory. Down the line. Down the line is risky. Another dogmatic statement by the tennis pundits. Not sure she had a choice there to go cross court and over the low part of the net. Which I'm going to get into here. Don't go for the lines. Tennis dogma. Or I should say, don't go near the line. And you can see that serve there. She was down love 40. I mean, love 40 is a perfect time to go near the line. Not sure any other way you're going to come back without luck. Massive tennis dogma. Don't hit near the lines, which I'm going to get into in a future video, on a target video, on what's really going on. Cross court. Cross court is the safe shot. If you go back and watch that rally, I'm not sure she had a choice to go cross court. I mean, she's basically just returning the ball at that speed. Has nothing to do with cross court or down the line. Cross court is not the safer shot. I'm going to get into that in a video, what cross court really is. The forehand slice is a squash shot. The forehand slice might be a squash shot, but it's a tennis shot. It's absolutely a tennis shot. The word squash does not need to come into the picture. It's extremely underutilized, especially at the lower levels of the game. There she goes again, trying to hit over the high part of the net. Watch closely. She doesn't have a choice. She has to go there because of the position that she finds herself. Tennis dogma. Let's take a look at this one here. Not all tennis courts are made the same. There she hits a line on the serve, which causes the ball to skid. And take a look at, by the way, that's Caroline Dolehide. The backhand or forehand finishes over the shoulder. Tennis Dogma. Impossible to finish over the shoulder on that shot. I mean, unless you really want to and really do nothing, because that's what it's doing, nothing. Second serve. You shouldn't double fault. Tennis Dogma. I get into that in many other videos. Forget about the double fault. Overly focusing on a double fault is tennis dogma on how to fix it. She could care less. She's on to the next. On to the next. And gets a free point. There's another down the line. Let's take a look at that one again. You shouldn't go down the line. You shouldn't go down the line behind the baseline. Tennis Dogma. You shouldn't go down the line outside the singles alley. Tennis Dogma. This could be another one. On the return of serve, you should move forward. The proper return of serve is to split and then move forward. Tennis Dogma. You can see there she does not move forward. You do not always need to move forward on a return of serve. Even on the backhand, she slightly moves into the ball. So, Tennis Dogma. You will hear that one very often. The serve. The serve needs to be hit at a certain speed. Tennis Dogma. That serve was nowhere near 100 miles per hour. And the ones previous to that were nowhere near 85 miles per hour. You need to do some kind of acrobatic move on the serve. Now, is there anything wrong with this? No, there's nothing wrong with this. However, do you need to be this acrobatic on the serve? Absolutely not. Tennis Dogma. Ben Shelton. I have a video. Should you question your coach? You shouldn't question your coach. Tennis Dogma. I have a video of Caroline Dohide questioning her coach. Still. At this stage, she's probably been questioning her coaches since she was a child.